What's up guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in today's video I'm just going to be trying to farm a little bit of Tag Team Arena and trying to push forward in the missions. I need to get myself to Gold 1 Tag Team Arena, and I'm going to showcase to you a champion that I just recently built. I got her to rank 6, level 60, and yeah, so I'm going to try her out in Tag Team Arena. Let's get into it. Alright, so the champion that I ended up building was Deliana, and I wanted to try her out to see if she's any good at all with a little bit of damage as a support-based champion, because with her passive, she can place a strengthen buff on all allies for 2 turns every time she drops below 50% HP, which means that she can be built with a lot of HP and very little defense, so that way she takes a lot of the damage, and then everybody gets a strengthen applied to them, so you can build her around support. Now I will say the gear that I have is not that great. It's not fully maxed out. It's more of like, honestly at this point, a mid-game build to a late-game build. I don't have her fully masteried as well, so that's going to be an issue, especially for tag team. And I don't have her booked either, so I'm not getting the full potential out of her when it comes to damage. So we'll see how she does. Now, I'm pretty sure she's not going to be a heavy hitter, but I just wanted to try her out to see if she can hit any type of damage at all. So let's do this. Let's go right into tag team here. I do not want to purchase stuff. What the heck? Sometimes it gets me where I accidentally click that button to purchase, but then I have to go and close it out to make sure nothing gets purchased on my free-to-play account. I don't want to tarnish this account. So now let me go into tag team here. So I need to get to green, but the chances of me getting to green, I don't really know. But I also want to mess around with Deliana, see how she does. So I will be building Deliana around like a tankier team so she can stay alive a little bit longer. So I guess I could try her out against this team here. Now I will say, with this champion here, she's going to be super annoying. So we'll see. We'll just slot her in here and see how she does. Now, unfortunately, because she's HP based, she does damage on HP, so you can't buff an HP champion in that sense. So what I can do is I can put her in the lead because she does have HP in all battles by 33%, so that's kind of nice. That'll buff her HP a little bit more, so hopefully she'll do a little bit more damage. And then I do want to place her with like decreased defense champion because she needs somebody with decreased defense. I just don't think she's going to hit wicked hard. So I also have a cleanser here to help support as needed. I probably should bring in, let's see, I think that should be fine. I feel like that'll be okay for that team. Second team here, I need, so Spirit, which is fine against these 2 Force Affinity champions. And then they do have a chance of blocking Revive. So maybe what I'll do is take out Mighty Uko, and I'll put in Ultimate Death Knight so he doesn't get single shot against my Nishak or anybody else on the team. And then the first team is just speed versus speed, so hopefully I'm a little bit faster. Let's do this. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so of course they're faster. Nothing I can do there. That's a loss. Automatically, we're dead. Second team, let's see what we can do. We're a little bit faster. Let's place those block debuffs buffs there, so that's nice. Place the bombs. Hopefully they can get killed right here if I drop the bombs down to 1 turn. So I did get 2 kills. Oh, so close. She had like a speck of health left. Let's just go ahead and put it on auto now. See what happens here. Okay, place some more bombs there. Fine. And now there's not enough bombs on the other champions, as you could see, to kill them. So hopefully we could just get more bombs placed on them soon. And we need to we need to survive with that. I knew that was going to happen. I should have just came in with my epic champion, which is what's his name, Bushi. Bushi actually would have been a better option in this sense because he's a spirit based champion and he's going to be better against force based champion. Even though he's an epic, he actually hits really hard. So Bushi would have been better for me than Nishak in this situation. But hopefully we can get back around, which we cannot. So of course we're going to lose all 3 fights, most likely. But let's see what happens. Either way, I'm really just doing this for testing purposes. I can change up and reface this guy afterwards and hopefully beat him. Because the first team, since they do straight damage, I might be able to beat him. We'll see. I need to get my revenge. I definitely need to get my revenge. Come on. Get a turn here. Okay. Boom. All right. So yeah, she's very, very weak. So it looks like you really can't bring her in. And now there's no decreased defense, I will say, but still, that's a very weak hit for a lethal set. And yeah, she probably is going to be better off being built with like 70 to 80,000 HP. Very little defense, really high speeds, a lot better for like Hydra, PvE. But yes, she can be decent on defense where she places the strengthens if she gets killed. But like, she is hard to kill, I will say. She's definitely hard to kill. And we are eventually able to win, but at what cost? You know, it's a very, very slow battle. Very, very slow. So I can keep the last team there. But what I'm going to end up doing for this second team here, I'm going to go ahead and put in Bushi. And where's my Bushi? I'll go ahead and put in Skull Crown as well and Bushi. We'll just do more damage to them in the end. And then for the top team, of course, that's going to be a tricky one, right? So we want to survive. They're just going to nuke down, which is fine. So you know what? Let's try this team against them, right? Of course, Deliana is going to be very good against Foley because she's red affinity, so that makes them weak against her. And then for here, we can end up placing a Vogoth. Hopefully we'll take less damage. And I think we should be good to go. So hopefully we can get all 3 wins this time around. Maybe we can get some revenge here. That's what I'm hoping for. But I can't guarantee that, obviously. They could still end up nuking me to the ground here. Let's just take the reins. All right. So she didn't take tons of damage. Now, it actually is kind of a negative that I put her against Foley, because Foley is not going to get her to proc her passive because she's going to get weak hit by Foley. So it was actually a bad thing that I put her on against this team. So I'm kind of learning as I go here. But we're going to hope... We can't provoke, of course. But we can try to come back. And because they don't really have a lot of defense and high HP on their team, I should be okay with killing them. Let's just go ahead and auto it. So we got 22,000, 25,000 damage. We were able to kill Foley, no problem. And this team is not going to lose against their team because we just have too much survivability. And then over time, we're just going to overpower them. So yeah, not bad. I will say that I should have brought her in against a team, or bring her against teams that have a strong affinity against her with like an AoE or a single target where they're going to target her. And hopefully they don't kill her because of the strengthen passive that she places on the entire team. But it can be a challenge trying to search for those specific teams. So on defense, she's pretty good. But at the same time, she's a lot of times going to be the one that survives because most people use magic affinity nukers and she is force affinity. So whenever I face her with my Foley, which is my strongest nuker, he ends up not killing her. She ends up being killed last. But she does end up placing the really cool strengthen buff on the ally team. So that kind of helps keep them alive for a little bit. It just depends. It just depends on where you want to use her. Personally, I feel like she'd probably be a lot better in Hydra because she has the A3, which places the block buffs. So yeah, I feel like she's going to be just a lot better in Hydra in the end. But she can be fun in Arena too. Let's see what we can do here. Can we place a provoke? No provoke. Okay, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and take him out. Okay, we did not get a crit. That stinks. All right, let's go here. Took 2 turns in a row. That's fun. Oh yeah, that's right. He gets to counterattack because of Manaya. Gotta remember that. Let's just not go against him because of Manaya. And he's counterattacking. Wow. He has him in a avenging set? Or does he have a bunch of counterattack set? Interesting. Let's just go ahead and do a full team revive here. Let's see what happens. Boom. Boom. Okay. We do. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They're all hitting hard. They are all hitting hard. That sucks. All right. So this team, of course, we're going to get our revenge. Come on. Boom. All right. So we did get the win in the end, but the second team was a little bit challenging. Let's move on to the second team here. Let's see what we can do. This guy's got 266k. They're definitely going to be faster than me. I'm going to bring in the same team here. Again, Trunda is not positive affinity against Deliana, so her passive's probably not going to proc properly. Like, it's going to kill Vogoth and potentially Duchess over her. She's going to be the last one to survive. So I would want to go against someone like maybe this team here. But then I won't have enough damage to kill her. So that's going to be a problem as well. Where could I go? And then I can't go against Vogoth because Vogoth is, if she hits him, he's going to heal the entire team. So it's really hard to utilize her in arena. So I will say she's not an arena champion. She's through and through going to be a PvE champion. She's okay on arena defense, not the best. She's okay on arena offense, definitely not the best. And I definitely wouldn't consider using her in like the higher echelon of gold 5 or potentially platinum, things like that. So I think that's going to be it for the showcase. I don't think that she's super powerful in a lethal set. I would recommend putting her in a stun set. Highly recommend putting her in a stun set. You can also put her in like a regen set to help her survive longer. Put her in really high HP because with her passive ability, she does have, she grants or gains more accuracy the higher HP that she has. So right here, increases the champion's accuracy by 2 for every 1000 HP this champion has. So if you have 60,000 HP, it's going to be 60 times that by 2. You're going to have about 120 additional accuracy for 60k HP, which is not bad. And then the strength and a buff on top of it is really nice. And again, I don't have her booked. I don't have her fully mastered. And her gear is not fully upgraded. So that could be another reason why she's not doing as well as I would love her to do. But I just don't think she's a damage dealer. Just to showcase her stats again really quickly, she has about 60,000 HP, 2,200 defense, only 147 speed, so she's running very slow. Crit rate, I wish it was at 100 rather than 111. That's a little bit overboard. And then crit damage at 215. So not great damage stats to begin with. But that's the champion Deliana. I really would prefer to use her in Hydra, something else like that. So I'm going to have to re-gear her eventually. Kind of a waste of my silver, but I just wanted to go ahead and showcase her for you today. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of Deliana? Where are you currently using her? And what are some tips you have for using her going forward? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on a video soon. Peace.